If you've ever felt like you had to choose between being ambitious and being godly, you're exactly who I made this video for. Look, I've struggled for years with that wrestling match of trying to be an ambitious and driven young man while also trying to follow Christ. I know what it's like to be sitting in a church on a Sunday morning, knowing that you're learning such good things, but almost being certain that you'd never really be able to do this Christianity thing. To me, it seemed like Christians were content with their lives. And for me, I was a 19-year-old kid that wanted to do great things in life. I wanted this incredible amount of just growth and challenge to become the man that could make a difference in this world. I was a 19-year-old that just wanted to live up to his potential. Now, striving to be both a driven and a godly man is quite a tightrope to walk on. But lucky for us, James explains why we can look good on the outside but face such deep turmoil on the inside at the same time. In James chapter 3 verses 13 through 16 it reads, "Who is wise and understanding among you? Let them show it by their good life, by deeds done in the humility that comes from wisdom. But if you harbor bitter envy and selfish ambition in your hearts, do not boast about it or deny the truth. Such wisdom does not come down from heaven, but is earthly, unspiritual, demonic. For where you have envy and selfish ambition, there you find disorder and every evil practice." Now, wisdom is lived. It's not something that's just theoretical. And I think James understands that a lot of us can comprehend that. And for a lot of us ambitious Christian men, I think we can really grasp that and understand that. But James keeps going in, and he goes to that point that a lot of us ambitious men tend to overlook. He goes after our hearts. What's actually driving our ambition? Now, you could have two disciplined men that have the same inputs, same habits, same actions, same outputs even, and they could be doing those things for two completely different motives. And that's what James is talking about here. You can look wise on the outside and be in complete chaos and turmoil on the inside. This was literally me. I had looked so good on the outside. I had all these things going for me. I was moving in the right direction in my life, but I was the one who had to deal with that inner turmoil at night and in the morning when I woke up. No one else knew about it, but I knew, and I felt it deeply. It led me to ask the question, do I need to kill my ambition to truly follow Christ? See, the problem wasn't visible. It was underneath. It was something only I knew. I knew what my heart was after. I knew why I was doing it. I knew I had this desire to prove myself, to be seen as capable or respected, and to really just carve my place in the world and create that, because I needed to prove that to the world. James says that you can see selfish ambition by the fruits that it produces, the chaos internally, the restlessness, the anxiety, the fear of never being enough, the fear of never living up to your potential or never being the man that you were created to be. It's never enough. I used to tell myself all the time, oh, I fixed this thing. I was good with my sleep this week. I was good with journaling, but next week I need to do this. That will really change things. That will finally give me that peace that I've been looking for. Jesus promises peace to us, and we don't see it, and we still chase after it through these worldly means. Ask yourself, does your ambition create peace or pressure? Chaos or order internally? James isn't condemning effort or being ambitious or being highly driven. He's not condemning that at all. He's not calling men to be passive or to just give up on life and to just throw in the towel. You see, the Bible condemns selfish ambition, not ambition itself. Selfish is full of envy, ego, comparison. Godly ambition is obedience, stewardship, faithfulness. Selfish asks, how do I look? Godly asks, am I being faithful? Selfish is loud. It needs validation. It needs attention and approval from others. Godly ambition is quiet. It's fine working behind the scenes. It's content not being recognized. It's just looking for obedience. You see, the tricky part that most men miss, both of these ambitions can look very similar on the outside to the rest of the world. But it's up to you to determine which one you have in your heart. You have to ask yourself, do I have chaos and disorder internally, or am I at peace and content with who I am. Only you know what you have internally, because these both look so similar on the outside. But the fruits are so different, and James tells us that this is what most of us overlook. Do you have pressure and chaos internally? Or do you have peace and order internally? Men don't burn out from just working too hard or from not doing the right things. We burn out spiritually when we're not serving the right master. Jesus never asks us to kill our ambition. He created us that way. He just asks for us to surrender it to him, to die to ourselves so we can glorify him with our ambition. You see, once you do that, discipline becomes worship, excellence becomes obedience, and your work becomes stewardship. See, this is the ambition that James is wanting to point us men to. Not less drive, just the right direction. The issue isn't our effort or our ambition or our drive. That's what God created us to be for some of us men. That's the gift he gave us. It's ambition that's rooted in self-glory. That's the problem. Before you move on to the next video and just keep scrolling through YouTube, take 2 minutes and ask yourself, is my ambition driven by fear and comparison, or is it driven by obedience to Christ? This week, don't optimize your routine. Don't add another habit. Pay attention to what your ambition is producing in your life internally. No one else is going to see it. It's only going to be you, but only you can live with the peace that Christ has to offer if you submit your ambition to him. If this video hits home, it's probably because you've been carrying this tension alone. I know what it feels like. I've literally been there. It's so hard to even try to explain to other people because everything looks good on the outside, but internally, you're the one that knows the struggles that you're going through and the chaos internally that you feel on a daily basis. I'm building a community just for ambitious Christian men like you and me that don't want to kill their drive, but want to do great things for Christ. If that resonates with you, hit that subscribe button. I'm posting weekly videos for ambitious young men to follow Christ without becoming passive. At the end of the day, this isn't about optimizing your life. It's about who your life is being lived for. Look, our ambition is a gift from God. And when you put that in the right direction for him, he will multiply it and you will finally get that peace that Jesus promises. As always, if you have any thoughts, questions, or prayer requests, drop them below in the comments. This is Brian Franklin with Made for More. Stay strong and stay faithful.